Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a game called While We Wait Here. A game which, at one point in my life, I knew something about, presumably because a good friend of mine recommended it to me and said that I should play it, and then I got it on Steam, and then completely forgot about it for ages. But presumably I was enthused at some point to play it, so let's play it and see what happens. I know absolutely nothing about it. But presumably we are located here in some sort of truck stop along a lengthy highway in a desert, it would seem. Funky music. Golly, he's not waiting, is he? Reminds me of the Mojave.
This morning. I tell you, it was those sons of bitches. It's been weeks now that we've been hearing rumors about them rustling cattle. Fortunately, I'm a light sleeper. Otherwise, they would have taken away Molly, too.
Did you come down right away?
Yes, I took the rifle and went out. But by the time I got to the barn, one of them hit me in the head. Taught a lesson. They must be taught to think twice before breaking into other people's houses. They should consider themselves lucky not to have caught a bullet to the head.
Maybe it doesn't have to go that far. But I agree, they're absolute assholes.
At least they didn't take them all. What else would I have to keep me busy if I didn't have my cows?
Have you already reported the theft?
What the fuck do I tell the cops? They wouldn't find her anyway. What a shit time we're going through.
You should wait for them with your rifle pointed.
Rest assured that if they come back, they'll get what's coming to them.
Everyone around here is very grumpy, aren't they? And everyone's very quiet as well. Let's go into the options and see if I can put the volume up.
What does he want now? Cliff, go and see what's up with him.
Alright, I'll do that in a minute.
Going.
Can I fiddle with the options? Can I put the sound up at all anyway? Audio! Can I put voices up? Because they're all very quiet. How loud does that make the voices? Probably too loud. May I speak? May I hear sounds? May I hear voices? My kitty. That's a hell of a face you got there. I must confess, when this man started talking, I thought he was saying that some of his family had been kidnapped. I didn't realise it was just a bit of cattle rustling that he was worrying about. Right, never mind any of that. Are you an oversized, middle-aged rabbit working as an accountant? Then this advert is probably for you. Right. Oh goodness, I can push this little gate out of the way with the incredible power of my thighs. Tremendous. All right, this voice might be wildly too loud.
Excuse me, is everything all right?
I am ruined.
Okay, it's a bit
Excuse
better.
me?
It's none of your business. Do your job and go get me that drink.
Fine. Coming right up. Nora, is the whiskey on the shelf finished?
No, there should still be some left. You can take it.
Right. Call me old-fashioned, but it seems a tad early in the day to be drinking so heavily. But all right, never mind. I am here to serve the customers rather than anything else. What have we here? Various different types of whiskey, presumably. All right. I thought this originally was a bottle of ketchup. Let's have this one here. Let's not have this one here, because apparently I'm not intelligent enough to make the decision myself. Right, and a cup. Brilliant! We are prepared. Oh, right, here we are. Sorry. It decided to turn him round on its own, but then expected me to carry on from there, but never mind. Right. I do like that we don't communicate via words in this place, we just communicate via little pictures. Here's a cup. And here's the bottle as well.
Cliff, come take a look at this.
Coming.
I think it would have been fine where it was, but never mind. Alright, everything Everything seems to be fine. Okay. Sorry, I'm slightly scared of all of these slightly scary people. What have you found?
I don't like that guy.
You never like anyone. I thought you were used to our kind of clientele by now. Come on, let it go. Instead, look at what I found.
Oh, a house
that
for sale?
magazine again. Which villa have you fallen in love with this time?
No villas. You'll love these two, trust me. The first one is very secluded and a bit out of town, but it has a
Well, we
big
already
garden
are.
and the most beautiful fireplace. It probably just needs a little remodeling.
Well, that sure
Can't be
looks
any
like a
worse than
villa
where
to
I
me.
already am.
Come on. This one, on the other hand, is definitely an apartment. It looks quite nice, and it's rather close to the center. It's even cheaper. The only downside is that it faces the street, so it could get a bit noisy.
I'm sure we could drink all of that away.
Let me think.
For the house in the country, for the apartment in the city, my giddy aunt. I spent several years in a city when I was at university, and I didn't enjoy a single solitary second of it. If I am not surrounded by nothing but fields and crows, I'm not a happy man. So I would like the house in the
Sure, that house
country.
does need a fair bit of renovating, but I like it.
There is also a lot of empty land around it. You always wanted to have a small garden to plant your vegetables. It looks like the perfect place for a fresh start.
So, you finally set your mind on leaving.
I'm sad to be
You've got a
leaving
lot of
everything
teeth.
you've built here, but
What? Oh, I thought we were just looking for a new
You
place to
know,
live while we continue to
we've
work
been
here.
dreaming about this for a long time now.
I'm a retired old man. If you leave, where will I spend my afternoons?
Come on, Hank. You know me all too well. We need a change of scenery. And anyway, this isn't the
Hello?
only diner on the road.
I'm not saying you shouldn't
Completely
chase
ignoring you while I care about my proper clientele and don't yell at me.
I'm gonna miss you guys. This place means a hell of a lot to the few people still around here.
The two of them.
Sorry to interrupt your fucking lame-ass shit family reunion.
Charming
My
chap.
throat is dry. Do any of you intend to carry out your job?
Do any of you intend to
Piece of
pay?
shit. Can't you see I'm talking here? Cliff, why do you always let people treat you
I wasn't
like
planning
this?
on it. I was thinking that,
Man,
lovely chap. I think, if his throat's a little dry, then maybe I could get a pressure washer, shove it into his face, and then put it on full blast. That ought to sort his problem out. Right. It is not acceptable to treat retail workers in this fashion, so stop being grumpy.
I'm coming, but you need to calm yourself down.
Who does this guy think he is?
A muppet. That is the answer to that question. Right, I've got a bottle of whiskey, and I'm not afraid to either drink it for the sake of having the courage to fight you, or to bash you on the top of the brain with it. Assuming that is I can dig out a microscope in order to find your brain.
another glass.
Are you sure you haven't had enough to drink?
Another glass.
All right.
You know, this American culture of free refills, I think, is going to bite someone in the arse. Maybe I can pinch his things out of his jacket. All right, sorry, I'll be slightly less criminal. And do I need to? Oh, do I just need to fill up the existing glass? Oh, I do, don't I? I'm being an idiot.
Shall I leave you the bottle?
Feeling lazy today? Of course I don't want you to leave me the bottle. No, I'll call you back if I want more.
All right, whatever.
What a lovely man. Dearest darling wife of mine, whoever the hell you are, I can't even remember if you have a name, let alone what the hell it is. Would you mind terribly if, as we leave this lovely little abode of ours that we spend so many of our days and nights in, would you mind if I picked up this stool and smashed it over this man's face? I think that would be an enormous service to humanity, for which I might be provided with a Nobel Peace Prize. All right, what's next on the agenda of fun? I put the bottle back up here. No, I wish to put the bottle up here. Please don't drop it. That will make a horrific noise. Oh golly, additional customers.
Hey, Mandy.
Are they going to be as grumpy as the last ones?
A little break after a month of filming. I really needed it. And soon you will be seeing me on the big screen.
It's not that
What are they
frickin' big.
making you do this time? another respectful scene as an extra?
Hank, you're still the same as always. I actually secured a leading role in this movie. Don't be questioning my talent every time I set foot in here.
Oh, Mandy, don't feel too bad. He's only saying that because he'd like you around here more often.
I know. He's my #1 fan, really.
And the only one you have, too.
You wish. Anyway, I couldn't leave town without stopping by to say hello. Cliff, can you make me a burger? I'm starving.
Right. Okay. There is a weird little community of people that live here. You know, from the imagery on the sort of the top of the game's page in one's Steam library, it looked as if there was some sort of post-apocalyptic situation going on here, but everything seems fine. Can I go outside? No, the door is locked, and I am not permitted to go out without some supervision in case I fall over and hurt myself. Alright, fine. I'm going to be really creepy and take your order from behind you. Whoa.
Right up.
I can
Already
move very
organized everything
quickly.
in the freezer.
Oh golly, how idiot, how very industrious. Right, I sincerely apologise. I sincerely apologise for teleporting in front of you, and I sincerely apologise for throwing my arse into you. So don't worry about that. Let's
Maybe
just
like a
carry
hamburger
on.
with just meat. I'll get it from the freezer. The buns, on the other hand, are on the shelf to the right.
Am I the only one that thinks that there's a very good reason for us leaving this establishment and finding a different life? Because we seem to have a bit of a black mold problem going on. Alright, let us get some buns. Yep, yeah, don't worry about wearing gloves or anything. Right, and just... Yeah, let's just leave them piled one on top of the other so that they all get frozen together. Oh my kitty art. This cat is horrified by the lack of food hygiene standards around here, and... What the hell is going on in here? What sort of mischievous conversation are you having?
I'm very happy things are looking up for
I
you.
caught the subtitles for a second there.
Letting anyone
Alright.
become an actor nowadays.
Let's go to toast the bun. I feel like we should toast the bun for
easy.
less...
You're free to leave if we're bothering you.
Oh, not him
I ain't
again.
done drinking.
If you
Would you
don't
look at
shut
this,
up...
asshole?
I'm trying not
Sorry, I was caught up by my own excitement. I didn't mean to disturb anyone.
to. If you don't shut up, sir, the bun and the burger are not the only things that are going to get toasted on this grill. I don't like this man. He's grumpy. What do you want now? Oh, you don't want anything. You just want some peace and quiet, do you? Well, alright, I can vaguely empathise with that. Alright, never mind any of that rubbish. Is this done yet? No. Do I need to find a plate or something? That seems vaguely reasonable. Oh golly, is this us? I have no idea. What's next on the agenda of fun? Oh, a plate. Yes, this is like that shadow catcher game we played some time ago. And a knife and fork. Yes, because you eat burgers with knife and forks, don't you? That is how the world works. Right, here is this. Is this ready? Oh golly, I need some form of a spatula. Where under the sun am I going to find that? Perhaps in a drawer. Yes, can I look in here? I find a spatula. The answer to that question is no. Oh dear, am I going to have to grab it with my hands? This is going to go really badly, really quickly. Yep, I'm literally just going to pick it up with my hands. Okay, can I put those on here? Yes, I can. Okay, right. Can I, this is going to go so badly. Oh, I've already got a spatula. Ah. I didn't realise that I had a magic spatula in my hand. I didn't realise I was Inspector Gadget and these things could just fly out of my mittens. Right. I didn't realise that I was so very clever. That's some incredible preparation right there, mate. Give Gordon Ramsay a run for his money with that.
Here you go, movie star.
I'm thirsty.
Again, knife and
Thank
fork.
you.
You don't eat burgers with a knife and fork, as she is demonstrating by her lack of using a knife and fork.
I'm finally being served by someone who knows how to do her job. I bet you're the boss here.
Yes, and if I were you, I'd stop giving a shit.
All right. Someone's a little touchy.
She also
That
doesn't seem
guy's
to be
such
hungry
an
because she's
asshole.
not
I don't
actually taking any
understand how
bites
you
of
can
it.
stand having people like that in here.
How do you eat and talk at the same time? That's very
Unfortunately,
impressive.
assholes like him help keep the lights on around here.
I have animals that are more polite than that guy.
Well, look on the bright side. He hasn't taken a dump on the floor yet, which is more than I'd say of most animals I've met in
Then
my
I'll
life.
try to stop by the sheriff's office to report those damn cattle rustlers.
Sure.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is cattle rustling actually a thing that still goes on in the world? It seems like it's a seems like this toilet has won an award for being the best toilet in the world.
I'm starting
Never
to
mind.
no
What do you want,
longer
mate?
recognize this
You want a
world.
cheeseburger? You want some form of a can of drink? All right.
You
I
don't
need to
know
obtain
how
more
much
things.
I understand.
Who are you?
You're already here. Is it really necessary to continue?
You're free to go. No one's forcing you to stay here.
Okay, I know the Blackmore problem's bad, but it's not that bad. Please stop taking pictures of my genitals and leave. Okay. Look, I know that I have fudged a couple of health inspections in my time, but there's really no need for this, alright? Please. Oh dear, they're so going to put us out of business and then we're not going to have any money for that house that we wanted to buy. Right, let's take some beer and some cheese. Don't mind the fact that I'm just using my hands. Oh dear, right, I also need some meat. Some more meat. There we go. And then I need... Don't mind the fact I just sneezed all over the food. It really is not a reflection on what's normally going. Don't mind all the mold over there. I assure you, it's not a reflection on my on my quality control. I promise you, everything's fine. Right. How?
Details indicate that the murder yesterday frequented only by residents, according to authorities.
Right. Okay. I'm so glad that you're not fazed by any of this. Who murdered him? I feel like they deserve a reward. Alright. Never mind that. No time for that. When there is stuff. Should I melt the cheese as well? Or not? Is that telling me how long it is until it's finished cooking, perhaps? That makes some semblance of sense. Alright. Let me do this vaguely industriously now that I've got the faintest idea what it is that I'm doing. Again, nobody seems to use their knife and forks. I don't really know why we bother giving it to them, but we don't worry about that. Let's pop that there. I suppose I can give you the beer, can't I, so that you can get started on that, and it'll keep you quiet for 5 minutes while I get my metrical spatula out again. Oh, golly. Now that he's dead, the lights aren't on. Oh, it was foretold! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, golly, perhaps there were 2 deaths. Interesting. So the cops are here, and the ambulance is here, and presumably I'm about to get taken away. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's take this off before this all gets burnt to a cinder. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. There we go. I'm not gonna melt the cheese on the grill. All right, fair enough. All right, never mind. Here we are. I really hope that eventually somebody pays
Didn't
their
last you
bills.
long, eh, Mandy?
You can't imagine how hungry I was.
Oh, golly, she's very angry about something. What can I help you with now? Oh, you just want me to clear the place, all right. All right, time to go put it in the... Get out. I need to go put it in the sink. Even though, again, she didn't use the knife and fork, so there's really no need to worry about washing it. Although it would actually seem we're not even going to bother with the knife and fork, so hey ho, at least they're efficient. if nothing
Alright,
else.
folks. I have to go. It was good to see you again. Keep the change, Cliff.
Take care, Mandy. We hope to see you again before we close shop here for good.
Bye, Mandy.
I love that nobody cares that this entire place is, being investigated for the most heinous of all crimes. Alright, let's take this money. I have no idea if that's fair compensation or not. Alright. Press some buttons, yes. Guess look at some founding fathers on the notes. Alright, fair dues. What happened over here? Hang on, is he actually dead? Or is he just asleep? He seems to be moving a little bit. You know. Don't mind me looking over your shoulder like some sort of evil influence. But I think that you might have jumped the gun a little bit. I think this chap's still alive. Unfortunately. Alright, what is next? Oh, you're finished as well. Very good then. Let's do some more dishes. I'm gonna put this in the bin. Can I look at the
See you guys.
the picture as well?
See
It
you
looked like it was
tomorrow.
highlighted for a
Bye,
moment.
Hank. Are we doing
Sun's
the
gone
right
down
thing?
quickly.
This place is filled with memories.
Trauma more like
Seems
it.
like yesterday. You used to come all the way here in that old wreck of a car, and you ordered.
Pancakes and coffee. That reminds me too much of Arkham Knight, so I'm going to say something else.
Pizza.
We've never served pizza here.
Oh, right.
Silly me.
Maybe I'm getting confused with the other diner I frequented at that time. The waitress there was just as gorgeous.
Oh dear.
Oh, Cliff. You're not funny.
I think I'm about to get stabbed with a spatula.
It's just my luck that your father decided to hire me.
Yeah.
What?
It's
Whoa.
been so long now. Maybe it's time for me to go.
No, Nora, stay with me. A little longer. This
What is this place?
it needs you.
I think you need a hospital, mate. I think that's what you need. Okay, at least it's busy.
I need you.
Makes no change.
I need you. But I cannot do this anymore.
What the hell is this?
We'll never leave
The
you.
available
I have to
details
leave, Cliff.
indicate that the murder occurred yesterday evening in a small diner frequented mainly by
Oh dear,
residents
I
of
appear to
the
be
area.
being pursued. I'm not involved in this. It's doing this all on its own. Okay, well, here's the apocalypse I was promised, if nothing else. What the hell is this game? This is
our
really
one
freaking weird.
special place. You really want to destroy everything?
I think nature's doing a pretty good job of that on its own.
Come back inside.
Do I get a choice or not? Also, what are we waiting for other than the sweet relief of death? I don't know. I don't know, but I can see why this was recommended. It's most mysterious and most interesting. Right. Okay, I did see that there were achievements. I
Now
think this will
let's go
play.
back to the brutal murder that occurred a few weeks
get
ago
back to
at
that
the
in a minute.
Lone Glass Diner. It appears that the alleged killer is still on the loose. According to initial reports, the man was extremely drunk, getting away on foot after carrying out his cold-blooded act. Authorities have released a sketch and are asking for anyone with...
I've never met an extremely drunk man that could escape on foot. I have been, at times, an extremely drunk man that could not escape on foot.
You can't do this every time. Did you hear what he said? He basically asked me to hit him in the face.
You could have obliged
you
him.
can't just raise your hands on people.
Why not? A very good way of
Now
teaching
on,
them right
that
from
guy
wrong.
will think twice before being a jerk to you. Well, we can add that place to the list of all the other places we can never set foot in again.
How many are we at? This is the 6th or 7th club? I can't remember.
Alex, where was that asshole Adam in all of this? See, if I wasn't around, who knows what would have happened in there? He should be around here. He was going out for a smoke. Also, please, I told you not to call him that.
Yeah, Smoke, sure. Did his Smoke have a nice ass, too?
I've forgiven him,
But
Alex.
what?
He said it was a
I'm
mistake.
confused.
I have never seen someone flirting with a whore by accident.
Okay, I'm not confused anymore.
Come on, let's go look for him. Who knows where he's gone?
Right. I think this character was the character in the like the Steam banner picture thing.
No, Butch, we got kicked out because Alex beat up a guy.
Hang on. Hey, wait, hang on. Oh, I am me. Hello. Yes, I am me, and I've got feet. Excellent. Tremendous. I would severely struggle to trot about if I didn't have any feet. All right. This is a strange game, but all right. We'll muddle through one way or the other. My giddy aunt. I'm guessing this has been put here as a barrier. It's not just meant to imply that this entire place has been burnt to the ground at some point.
Knowing her, she must have a good reason.
Let's say he was a little too pushy.
Well, Then he had it coming.
It's only a matter of time before we get in some real trouble.
Lisa, think about it. You are lucky to have a friend like Alex who cares so much about you. Don't be upset.
If you say so. Anyway, did you see Adam walk by here?
Yes, he walked toward the parking lot with a chick I've never seen before.
He was with a woman? Come on, Alex, let's go.
Oh dear.
Is he in trouble? Your work ain't done yet tonight, Alex.
Indeed, but Queensby rules will have to be invoked. Also, I hate to profile and all, but he seems frightfully eloquent for a hobo. But we shan't worry about any.
Go ahead, say it.
I told you
Didn't
so.
say anything. Apparently, there's also a party inside Adam's car.
Is there?
Damn son of a bitch.
Wait, the car's empty, madam. Oh, that one. Oh, right. I was just thinking it would be really rather difficult to have a party in this one, given there's no space and also nobody in here. I'm really scared of what I'm gonna see. We might we might need to make this more broadcastable with a big black box on the screen. So if one suddenly appears, you know why. Oh dear. I'm going to try and get as little a view of this as possible. Yeah. We might black that out. Yeah, I think we will, in fact, because that's a bit much.
Get out of the fucking car.
Get a grip, Lisa. This ain't what it looks like.
What
Don't
is it
tell me
then?
to fucking calm down. Get out of the car now.
Lisa, listen to me.
Adam, we've already been through this. Why do you have to fuck me over again and again? How could you do this to me?
Lisa, come on. Don't be like that, baby.
You know what? Keep doing whatever you want. We're done.
Come on, get dressed.
I can't believe it, Alex. I feel so stupid.
If your girlfriend has just yelled
He's
at
just
you,
an asshole who never respected
and then you have to say to
you.
another
Haven't
woman,
lost
"Put your
shit.
clothes on, we're leaving,"
Let's
you've
just leave,
you've
please.
screwed up somewhere in your life.
I hate seeing you like this.
Oh my! Oh! Uh oh!
I'll cheer you up.
Oh! Okay. Adultery is bad. Right? I think we all just generally agree that adultery is bad. I'm not sure murdering someone with a lead pipe is any better.
Lisa, what the hell is this bitch doing? Tell her to take it easy.
Destroy the car. Oh, I thought we were going to kill him. Okay. Okay, here we go. Smashity, smashity. Smashity, smashity.
What the fuck are you doing to my car? Stop it!
It didn't look it cost more than $5, so I wouldn't worry about it, dude. I'm amazed he hasn't actually got out and tried to stop me at this point. I'm also not doing very much damage. Am I supposed to damage other bits of it?
Just when I was beginning to enjoy myself.
No, I want to do more damage. Ha ha ha, I didn't realize I could smash other bits. Ha ha ha, here we go. Let's keep smashing things. This is much more effective. Right, smash this bit as well. Smash the windscreen. No, seemingly not. Oh golly, I broke a window. I am such a vagabond. Right, there we are. I think we have engaged in a little bit of vigilante justice, and now we can... Oh dear.
This
Oh,
has been one hell of a day.
I thought he was going to
Just
murder me.
forget about him. Ain't no one going to treat you like this, Lisa. Not while I'm
Well, this game is very intense.
Thank you, Alex.
Clearly set in a world I've never had anything to do with. I also thought I was going to be driving, but then I forgot that you lot drive on the other side of the road. Right. What did that have to do with the previous story, exactly? How is all of this connected? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There's a lot of awful things going on in this world.
Nora, is everything okay in there?
Oh, it's him again.
Yes. Just a moment.
I was about to say what...
Sorry, but Mandy just couldn't mind her own business. See, she doesn't have anything.
What are we talking about? Can I get a word in edgewise in this bloody game? We're crying out loud. Well, I was about to say what kind of bathroom doesn't have a mirror in it, but then I actually remembered that there's actually a bathroom in my house that doesn't have a mirror in it. Right, there are many weird things here that I probably should look out for the sake of not to put more black bars into this game. So let's oh dear, I have a really bad feeling about this. Do you have your eye back?
Cliff, what is all this stuff?
I think the answer to that question is no.
Stupid. We have to barricade everything to keep this place from being destroyed.
Why?
Also,
What's
what's with the
going on
built-in
out there?
braces? That just doesn't work.
We don't
my
have
friend.
to worry about it while we're here. We're preparing a surprise for you.
Why do I get the impression that's going to involve a power drill?
Nora, can you hear me?
Oh, it's you again.
Honey, are you sure everything is okay?
No, I think I'm going
I
on the
was
deep
caught up in
end.
my thoughts. How come you haven't returned home yet?
Why?
Slightly
You
rude.
want to kick us out?
Well, we can all keep each other company here for a little while.
Besides, we are not ready to go yet.
I'm
Say that in
also
a very
getting kinda
menacing
hungry.
way. Oh no, not
Hank, do
again.
you want anything?
Yes. I'm a little thirsty. Bring me a beer.
I could do with some pancakes.
Okay, let's all just slow down for 2 shakes of the lamb's tail and see if we can figure out what the hell is going on. So, we work in a diner in the middle of nowhere. Attached to the edge of nowhere, presumably, is a town where there are many people who, A, do not wear many clothes, and B, engage in much violence. Right. Okay. And then in the middle of it, there's some sort of crime, some sort of forensic investigation, an awful lot of hallucination, and a lot of confusion. Alright. Who am I going to find in here? Nobody. That is the best person I could have found in here. Alright. Allow me to gather up some additional beers and see if I can find bacon, eggs. I mean, do you use... Am I making the pancakes from scratch or not? I don't know. Do I have, like, a packet of pancakes here somewhere? Or do I have to make them? Because I've got no bloody idea how to make pancakes. Alright, who was it that wanted the beer? Oh,
What is that man over there doing in the parking lot?
Man,
probably should have taken some
I have
orders.
cataracts. Do you think I can see him from here?
I think he's flying a drone. That would be my guess. Can I go out into the parking lot and see him? No, I can't. For once again, I have such awful agoraphobia that I am totally unable to go outside. Right, if I actually took your orders, I'd know what each of you want. Right, you would like a pancake. I reckon I could probably figure that out. You would like a beer. Ah, right, okay, that explains why I couldn't remember what food you wanted. Let me give you that, and then that will keep you from being grumpy. And then I can see if I can figure this out. Oh, press shift for recipes. Ah, it's entirely in pictures. Just in case you need to sell it to some illiterate Americans. Marvelous. Okay, so pancakes. You have to put the bottle into the pan first, and then maybe add butter, and then add some sort of meatball on top. Okay, fair enough. Goodness, this is a lot like the Shadow Catcher, isn't it? Let me turn up the heat and put in this. Presumably this is sort of the what would you call it? The batter. That's the word I'm looking for. Now I reckon I need the butter as well as the batter. So let's see if I can get some of that. I have some butter. There we are. Again, I really don't think you should just be grabbing it with your hands. Maybe we'll need eggs. I don't know. Let me take an egg with me on the off chance that I do. Okay. Let's go through here. I can't quite decide if I like the fact that the environment is so cramped or not, because in a lot of video games they make the environment slightly sort of wider and larger than otherwise for the sake of making it a little bit easier to sort of go around and sort of see what's going on. But in this game they're not really doing that. They're keeping it nice and I was going to say cramped. That's probably the wrong word, but let me pick these up. There we go. And turn that off and see if I can find a plate. Probably should have got the plate out first. Yep, I don't really want to know where I shoved that pancake or that spatula while I did this, but here we are. Okay, let me pop this here, and then I'll pop that on there, and then maybe I'll just put the hot butter on top. Yes, well I now squirt it with ketchup, because that's what goes on pancakes. Add the butter. Yes, marvellous. And I think that's ready? Yeah? Presumably. Is that what she wanted, or is that not what she wanted? It looks like it's got a sort of a yellowy beige thing on it rather than a brown thing on it. So, maybe this is ready. Yes, here we are. Is this what you wanted? I don't have a Michelin star, so please forgive me for being an idiot. Oh, good. He's a conspiracy theorist with a tin hat on.
Good evening. Need help with something?
Like objectivity, rationality, and common sense. I don't know, but he's not a communicative
Have you seen
sort.
anything unusual flying over the diner today?
Who are you? And something unusual, you say? Besides that hat you're wearing, you mean?
Yeah, but that's not flying, is it? Not yet, anyway.
I'm a hunter. Yes, a hunter.
What are you hunting at night in the middle of nowhere, boy?
Well, another nutcase.
Like the sass.
Well, animals, of course. That's why I asked if you saw anything.
What is that thing in your hand? It's making an unbearable noise.
Oh, right. I'll turn it off now. Boom.
Thank you.
I'm going to take a break for a moment, just to refresh myself. Then I have to get going again. Believe you me, I've got a lot of work to do. How about a coffee?
Yes. A lot of work, such as on your social anxiety, your inability to speak properly, and your inability to interact with human beings in a vaguely normal way. And I say that's a man with no social skills whatsoever. Alright, you would like a cup of coffee. Again, we don't choose words in this world. Alright. Presumably this is all I need? Yes, let me just pour it directly into your face. No, I might have had a cup first. Oh, I'm going to give him a cup and saucer. How very sophisticated. Alright, and no, I'm not going to give him raw eggs for a drink. That would be terrible. There we are, pre-made and everything. It's even more instant than instant.
Turn on the television for a moment?
Okay.
I suppose. Oh goodness, I have to take all of the monies. I don't really know how I'm going to clear away this guy's plate because.
Could you get the television on?
Oh, well, in a minute. Honestly, hold your horses. I got to gather up the monies. They're very important. All right, where's the bloody remote for this thing?
Excuse me. Could you get the television on?
Could be catastrophic. These are Vice President Anderson's own words as the South continues to be hit by severe flooding that.
Shit. It just doesn't want to work today.
They're still here.
Relax,
We're in danger.
dude.
We have to leave.
I think you were talking
They're
about.
listening to us.
You need
We
to
can't
calm
leave. There's
down.
money on the table.
It's just bad
No one will
weather.
come to help us.
Another
I'm the only one who can
madman.
save you.
Calm down.
This place does seem to
What
attract
the
them,
hell
doesn't
are you
it?
saying?
The sons of Orion want us all dead.
Whose children?
Aliens.
Oh, doubt what he's saying or lend him an ear. You have no idea how sick the entire world has become of conspiracy theorists over the last 5 years. I don't want anything of what this guy is selling.
Are you sure you didn't hit your head, boy?
Yes. Go ahead and laugh at me. You have no idea what lies ahead. They're preparing for war. I saw it with my own damn eyes. One of their crafts. It all happened over my trailer a couple of weeks ago. I still thank my lucky stars that I'm still here to tell you about it.
Your trailer. You live in a trailer?
Shock horror.
To think this guy has the right to vote.
Sure, but that ain't the point. You keep not wanting to hear me out. I have been monitoring the situation for quite some time now. I knew they'd come sooner or later.
What the hell is this game? It's just absolute bedlam. Is this the trailer? I don't know, I can't move the mouse. I'm guessing this is more of a cutscene than something I can interact with. I can see something moving outside the window by that weird green blob. I don't know what's happening. Oh golly! Oh golly! That's crazy Keith. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay, so presumably this is the trailer that he's living in. Hello. Am I looking through his webcam? This is a bit worrying.
Hello?
Oh, it's not crazy Keith.
Honey,
Sorry.
you finally picked up the phone. Where have you been? I was getting
I
worried.
told you, I can't always pick up on command. I have too much work to do.
Oh, have you found a job that satisfies you, honey? I'm very happy for you.
I love that she's from
don't
Long
you think
Island.
a call
I
every
love
now and
that.
then would please your mother? You know I worry about you so much. Oh, did you eat them cookies I baked for you? How were they?
They were delicious, Ma. I ate all of them.
Oh, that's good, honey.
This is spelled in
And
English
how
very
about that
oddly.
medication for your mood? Are you taking that all right?
Listen, Mom, I'm very busy right now. I've got some things to take care of. I will call you back when I'm done.
Oh, no, just wait a moment, darling. Dr. Stevens called this morning. He said you didn't go to your session. I even left you a check to pay him.
Yeah, I don't need Dr. Stevens anymore, Ma. I'm not sick. I've been much happier lately, and besides, I've already told you he's not trustworthy.
Because he doesn't
And
believe in
about the money,
aliens.
don't you worry, Ma. I used it for our common good.
Oh, did you give it to that charity you like, honey? I'm so proud of
His
you.
favourite
You always
charity is
had
his
a
own
big
Thank you
pocket.
again, Ma. I have to go now.
I'll let you go then, Mama's sweetie pie. Remember to take that medicine.
I will make you proud of me, Ma. Even just once.
Why don't you do what she asks you to then? That might help. Oh my goody aunt. This is quite a dangerous recipe.
So you lied to your mother.
What?
No. Well, maybe a little. A little white lie.
Where's the voice coming
I
from?
love my ma so much, and I have to protect her. I finally feel like I'm doing something right with my life.
Eddie,
Kill the aliens!
you used your mother's money to buy a rifle.
Kill the aliens!
Yes, but I did it for a just cause. I've had a lot of target practice, and I've gotten really good at using it. I'd say it even saved my life.
What are you planning to defend us against?
This is a marvellous question. This game is really freaking weird. I defeated all of the aliens! Right, is there a rubber duck up there? Yes, there's a rubber freaking duck up there. Why is that a thing? Why are there rubber ducks everywhere? I don't know, but I'm gonna shoot this facsimile of a childhood bully in order to make myself feel better about life. This is a really weird game. Why am I supposed to shoot everything? Okay, right, let me just shoot a few sarsaparilla bottles off the fence here. And then, oh golly!
I'll defend you from the government, which every day, without your knowledge, is doing everything it can to steal all our money and kill us.
If it
On
killed
this,
all of us,
I
then
may
we
have
wouldn't
to
be able to give
agree
them any
with
of more of our money.
Oh my god, Hank, don't start too.
Do I need to shoot these guys as well? Oh dear, I feel slightly bad about this. Can I shoot the cars? Because at least I can't kill them. I'm going to shoot out their tyres, but then if I do that, then they won't be able to drive away. Phil, come on, Phil. Use your brain for 5 minutes. There we are. Oh dear. I'm going to try to shoot you in the least... I don't want to kill them. I just want to sort of make them go away. I'm going to try to shoot them in areas when it's not going to be, you know,
I will
life-threatening.
open everyone's eyes to all the truth.
There
those
we are,
so-called
all better.
Scientists want to hide from us. Like the Earth being flat. Ain't it obvious that we're on a stationary plane? How can anyone believe that we live on a ball rotating at 1,000 miles per hour around the sun? It's impossible. We wouldn't be able to stand up straight.
How many enemies do you have exactly?
Too many to count.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Right, maybe the people who believe it are the people who went up in a rocket ship, turned around and had a look. Oh dear, again, I don't want to shoot these people that are all perfectly innocent. I don't want to be responsible for this. This is not the philosophy I subscribe to. Oh dear.
My worst enemy is Dr. Stevens. But I better not talk about him. He makes me real sad.
Oh dear. Okay. I can't go any lower down than that, so I can't shoot you in the foot. I'm just going to have to shoot you in the groin instead.
Oh, in any case, I haven't finished telling you what happened later that day.
Eddie, wait a minute.
This is
There are
insanity.
other people coming? Believe me, you'd better keep certain things to yourself.
Who are they? Do you know them?
They're customers, Eddie.
I think this man needs some help. I think this man needs some help finding his way to the insane asylum. And his way into a straitjacket. Who do we have next? Oh, it's you two. It's all coming together.
Hi. Is it possible to grab something to eat?
Sure. Take a seat. I'll be with you in a moment.
Finally, some reasonable people. People who don't yell at me and people that don't wave guns around.
Who can we ask for help?
Marvellous.
I need a moment to think, Lisa.
Alright, everything's going to go marvellous. What the hell is that? Sort of a fryer, presumably. Alright. Hello, friends. What would you like to eat?
Have you taken a look at the menu?
I haven't even given
She's
them
not
one.
hungry, but for me, I'll take a cheeseburger and some fries.
Alex, we
Perfectly
came in
reasonable.
here because we needed a phone.
Shut up, Lisa.
The phone is by the entrance. Feel free to use it. No problem.
No, thank you. We don't need it.
Seems to be a bit of dysfunction going on in this relationship, but alright, it's no business of mine. Let me pop this here just in case you forget what you ordered. Right, presumably that's what we need the fryer for. Can I look in my recipe book and look at the next page? What do we have here? French fries! You get a bag, you put them in a fryer, and then magically they explode in light. Excellent. Oh, that's what you need the eggs for eggs and bacon. Makes sense. What else do we have? We have milkshake, we have coffee, we have beer, and we have whiskey. Yes, put the whiskey in a glass, don't drink it directly out of the bottle. Have some sense of respect. But other than that, everything seems to be fine. Hang on a minute, what the hell was that thing on the right? A milkshake? Oh, is that like... Wait, take a big old ball of dirt, mix it with some milk, and put it in a blender, and suddenly you've got a delicious food stuff in front of you. Right! Should we see if we can find fries? Where do you think we keep those? Do you think we keep them in the Mikey, we don't keep them where... We don't keep them wherever the hell we keep the frame, right? Oh golly! Maybe we keep them in the... in the attic?
Cliff?
Oh dear.
No. Nora. How spacious this attic is.
Oh, this is the
Bring
house
the
we're
boxes up
fixing
here.
up. Oh,
You
this
like
is the
it?
house we're fixing up. Please don't push me out the window. Why do you still only have one eye?
What is this place?
What do you mean? This is our home.
It's a dump.
What's with your face?
I was about to ask
Aren't
you
you
the
feeling well?
same thing.
Cliff, we never did buy this house in the end.
You don't want to be with me anymore? Do I scare you?
Maybe wash your face occasionally, that might help.
I'm afraid of this place.
Only here we can still be together, my love.
No, I think the apocalypse has started, and I've got glass in my eye. Oh well, looks like Eddie was right. The aliens did come, and then in league with the government blew up everything, because then the government won't be able to collect any taxes, which does seem to be a bit of a flaw in the logic. But we won't worry about that. Right. Now that we've been through that little moment of madness, we can carry on with our search for the French fries. Right. My goodness. Well, I am going to need a bun, if nothing else, so I might as well start gathering up the bits that I do know that I need. Oh, they are frozen fries. Right, I didn't realise this. Okay, I think we've got most everything that we need. Was it a cheeseburger that she wanted? I better take some cheese with me just to be on the safe side. You never know when a slice of processed cheese will come in handy. So, I better take it with me just to be on the safe side. Oh my giddy, I'm turning into a little community here, isn't it? That's quite worrying. Right, let me pop this here. Again, I still feel like we should just be manhandling this with my mittens, but here we are all the time. I pop these in the fryer. There we go. And I'll also get a plate ready. At least now the knife and fork make some vague semblance of sense. Oh wait, hang on. I can't put the frozen fries on there. I have to put the plate on there. There we go. Alright, let me flip this. Marvellous. That was a little anticlimactic, but never mind. I'll pop this here so it's ready. There we are, and pop the cheese on as well. Excellent. Don't want it to melt in my hands. And then that looks a bit filthy, but by all means carry right on. Oh, are the fries like a separate item? Is that how it works? Possibly. Right, here's something to be getting on with. And I shall be back in a minute with the rest of it. Just as soon as I burn my hands on this. Okay. There we go. Put it all together with all of the gusto of a drunk shrew preparing his dinner, and then we will be ready to get some monetary reimbursement.
Like yourselves doing around here. We won it.
I honestly don't even know how we got here. We left a party, then we drove for hours. In short, it wasn't a good night. We needed to get a bite to eat. We're going home soon. Right, Lisa?
Alex?
She is much more tired than I am.
What did I tell you, Lisa?
Sorry, could you bring me another coffee?
Don't you think that, well, drinking all this coffee may get you a little worked up?
I was about to say
I needed to
the very
keep my
same
guard up.
thing.
I need to stay alert. For the sake of all of you.
I am so grateful.
I also still have to finish explaining why the storm the television was talking about is very bad news.
Has anyone got any sedatives I could borrow? Because I might want to put them in this guy's coffee. Right, here. Wait, hang on, I'm going to get some cups for kids. Yeah, drinking out of a freaking whiskey glass, why don't you? Drinking out of a freaking whiskey glass, why don't you? My giddy aunt. Okay, here's the cup and saucer that's far more sophisticated than you are. And here's the coffee.
What is that creep with the tinfoil hat talking about?
You tell me, mate.
A big storm is on the way.
Rain during dry season. Now that's absurd. Good thing I already repaired my barn's roof.
Do you have any animals?
Not
yes,
anymore.
Yes, I've been working on my father's farm since I was a young buck.
It must be tiring at your age now.
When I was young, I didn't like it at all. I had my head in the clouds, just like you. I had big dreams. But my parents were very old school, especially my father. Today, the farm makes my days go by and fills my pockets.
Right. Good. I am glad that you are doing well in life and that you are pleased with how your life has gone. Excellent. Presumably by you should hang them up, I am not referring to you should take your parents and hang them up with curtain wire. I presume you mean something else.
Everyone was a little more like Hank. He is a hard worker.
Yeah. I may not have the mind and strength that I used to, but I've lived here all my life. I'm old. The farm is all I have left. I've made so many sacrifices to maintain it. Although, that theft was a real low blow to me.
Darned cow thieves. How dare they steal a man's livelihood?
Who's in there? Come on out!
Oh, we're reenacting this bit. Am I about to get bashed in the back of the head then? It's alright, Mabel and
sure I heard
Wallflower.
something.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Ladies, what's happening? Shh. It's all right.
For the moment. Oh, golly. I should have taken a crowbar to the front of my face. Ouch.
Come here, boy. I got a little work for you. Would you help your mama by squeezing some milk out of Lumpy like last time?
Lumpy. What kind of a name for a cow is Lumpy? Oh, just tell me that the milk isn't the same. Oh my goodness. Alright. Don't whack me over the back of the skull.
She won't bite. Don't be afraid.
It's not the biting I'm afraid of, it's the kicking. That's what I'm worried about.
We had a lot more animals back then. Taking care of them was always my favorite part of the job.
I thought you said you didn't like
Must
it
have
because
been
your head
fun
was
for
in
a
the
child
cloud.
to have all those animals around.
They are the reason I kept it up.
This game has a very convoluted narrative, which presumably at the end is going to make more sense, but somehow I doubt it. But we're all just going to operate on that assumption for a minute.
With all this milk, we can make a nice bit of cheese, huh? What you think?
Yes, cheese is good, generally speaking.
Has been so
I've never heard of
long,
cheese rising up to be a dictator and then
things
suppressing the
between
masses
us
and
were
causing
so
genocide,
good.
so, you know, cheese is good.
Unfortunately, it all changed very quickly.
You're not not gonna hang out with them good-for-nothing friends of yours no more. I forbid you. I'll keep you busy. Don't you worry about that. There's work to be done here. Your mother and I can't do it all by ourselves.
Then hire someone,
You'll one day
you
inherit
grumpy
this
old
place.
man.
You know that, don't you?
Not if inheritance tax gets in the way. Alright, I don't really know what I'm doing with this. What am I doing with this? I don't know. Am I gonna smash you in the face with this? What do I do with this? Oh, here we are. I put it here so that it can be gobbled. Marvellous. Do you think I get a wheelbarrow or something? Oh, a wheelbarrow, yeah, here we go. I think this would be a slightly more efficient method of doing this, but never
I ain't
mind.
gonna be the damn slacker no more. Your mother and I can't support your lazy ass forever.
Goodness. What a charming fellow. I'm so glad to see that he is so committed to my gentle upbringing. If you're not careful, mate, you are going to be bringing up, and not so gently, this pitchfork from your bum.
Look how slow and clumsy you are. I can't believe I made you.
You are genuinely asking to get kicked in the head and then left in one of these troughs for the cows to eat. Kitty nuts. Hank seems like a nice man, so I'm going to presume that he doesn't murder his family. But at the same time, it really, really seems like he has every right in the world to murder his family. Maybe not the mother. The mother seems all right, but this chap seriously needs a bit of an attitude readjustment.
Keeping quiet, huh? Pretending it's all roses and sunshine.
It's the other way around.
Your mother's always been too gentle with you. You'll spend all your time working with me now. That way, I can teach you how to live. Someday you'll thank me.
How about you stop bashing me in the face and then I'll thank you today.
And I did as she told me. Now look at me. Dad, look at me now. Old, lonely, and tired.
Yep. So that method of parenting failed miserably. Right, what's next? What's the next crime scene that we're going to investigate? Oh, I must be waking up after the criminalization that I survived.
Bella, where are you?
You hardly expect the cow to answer, do you? Alright,
Oh, shit.
Alright. There's no need for you to directly respond to my miserable quibbles. What under the sun is this? Surely the exit to my barn should lead out into a field or something called the cow. I'm sorry, what? It came from the right-hand side! I'm so glad my surround sound actually works these days.
What happened? It was your job to take care of them.
But the mole men
I
stole
can't take
them.
it anymore. I'm so tired.
Oh, hell. Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to climb up there. Alright. I'm going to have to use a bit more echolocation. To the left this time. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, can I climb up there, or...? Presumably not, no, so I'm going to... Oh, golly, what's this? Oh, this is just instruction to crouch and
Sooner
go
or
through it.
later, I will find you, damn asshole!
You really are such a cheerful and charming old gent, aren't you? My kitty aunt. Seriously, why exactly has my cow been stolen by some sort of mole creature which has decided to jump down here and break my arthritic old ankles? So let me get this straight. Somebody broke onto my farm and then not only stole a cow, but then also submerged my barn in the ground so that when I stepped out of the door I was no longer standing in the field, I was now wandering around in the cave system. And she's gone, old boy. Oh dear, I can't sprint either. And to check behind me, make sure there's no demons chasing me. This is like Manic Minus meets a horror game. I'm not sure I'm entirely prepared for the for whatever the hell it is that's waiting me at the other end of this, and I don't just mean a crowbar wielding hoodie.
Aged. For so many years, I was mistreated by my parents. I couldn't leave. I had no money, no friends. I always felt the weight of the responsibility they put on
Until
me.
you felt the weight of 15 boulders that fell on you. What the hell? Right. Okay, it would appear that we have fallen down this big hole, which I'm not allowed to look up properly. And now where am I going? I'm going this way, presumably. Alright, this game is very mysterious.
Where the damned hell are you? Come back to Papa.
Real shame, Hank. They come to steal into your home like it's nothing.
Actually, it's
We've
your
done
home.
everything you've asked of me, but it has never been enough for you.
I'm about to find the Batcave, and I'll become Batman. I'm a bit old and rickety to be Batman, but alright. Crime waits for no man, doesn't wait for man to discover how to turn the clock back to a point where I was less arthritic and more able to... Oi! That's my cow, you beast! I thought...
I can't.
You done fucked up, boy. Stop slacking and do your job.
I can't. I'm so tired of all this. I just want a little peace.
My goodness, I didn't expect that. Oh, I'm supposed to be running away! Oh. I forgot that I'm supposed to use my... I forgot that I'm supposed to use my sense of self-preservation. Right, can I ask this hoodie a question? I thought the first rule of stealing stuff was never steal anything that you can't sell quickly. So, we can sell cows quickly? Okay. I didn't realise that second-hand cows were that valuable, but presumably they are. Alright, I'm not going to turn around, I'm just going to keep moving. Can't hear anything chasing me, but that doesn't mean anything.
Maybe you were right all
hooray,
along.
the fields come back. What the hell is this game? This is the most mysterious, bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life.
Old age, I still have my father's words stuck in my head. Such a theft would have infuriated him.
You mustn't feel that way. The way you tell it, your father was a monster.
It was a different time. I don't often tell this story. Better if I drink on it.
Yeah, that's going to make everything better, isn't it? Including your rather severe head wound. You want some whiskey? No surprises there. Right. At least I know what sort of cup is required. Don't look on the bright side. Alright. Let's have some more booze. I'm sure this will fix all of your problems. There we go. At least this guy's less grumpy than the last guy I had to serve, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Alright, what's up with you?
The weather is getting worse.
So it would seem.
Alright, darling?
I've got my head in the clouds. You know, I started dating someone.
That's great, Mandy!
What does that have to do with the previous sentence?
It's a bit complicated. We met during filming. He was working on the set construction. I hope I'm doing the right thing. I decided to move here because of him.
Aha! That explains all these visits of yours lately. Oh, my God, must be really special if you're moving house for him.
Hang on a minute, I thought you only just got the...
Can't stay here. It's not fair. Don't you
Be with you in a minute.
I'm doing this.
Y'all do milkshakes here too? I'd love me one of those.
Shut up, you milk drinker. Right, hang on. Hang on a minute, madam here. Presumably you were cast in the role of Velma. I'm a bit confused. You said that you just got a job in filming, and yet you've always been here forever because you've been in this town because of some chap that you met during the filming. I'm confused. I'm just gonna make me a milkshake and shut up. Right. Can I have my money, please? Thank you. Right. I shall take that. I shall put my money in here. In the pressing of many buttons and the making of many receipts, which presumably nobody will want, because that's how the world works these days. And we should do some washing. I don't actually remember washing the last cup out, so there's every possibility that that guy's drinking out of a grubby one. But if you're drinking whiskey in a diner in the middle of the night, then maybe you're not that fussed about the cup. Okay, let's pop this up here and see if we can figure out how the hell we manufacture milkshake in this madhouse. Right, where is the page? Not that one. Alright, so we need to get some milk, and we need to get some sort of big lump of soil, which presumably is, I don't know, some sort of chocolate syrup or something, and then put that in the blender. Alright, that much I can probably work out. The milk is likely in the fridge, one would presume. Maybe it's actually like a chocolate ice cream or something, I don't know. Is that what? Ice cream! Yeah, don't want to know where I'm shoving that big old freezing cold spoon of ice cream, but don't worry about it. We'll go with some milk as well, there we go. And then we should be ready. There's no more attic, is there? No. Good. Excellent. I'm slightly sick of the attic in this place. Okay.
Oh my lordy, what a storm.
There's more folks coming.
Too many people, if you ask me.
Hey everyone! The weather is crazy out there. You can't see a thing.
Rachel, did you take Sarah's blanket from the car?
Oh, not again, please. Yes, Bill, I have everything here with me.
I'm gonna get back to work.
Well, I should get going now.
Are you crazy? I mean, it's pouring with rain out there. It's not a good idea to get back on the road with weather like that.
No, I actually think it is really time to go.
Mandy, we're
tell
all
me
stuck
something?
here. At least for a little while.
Oh, while we wait here. I'm beginning to understand how this works now. Alright, I need to find a cup, presumably.
There's no going back.
There's a lot going on in here. Look on the bright side, almost all the chairs are taken now, so maybe our menagerie is complete. Oh, I probably should have taken your freaking order, shouldn't I? Okay, that helps. I can see it's in a transparent glass, so maybe that's what all of this is about. Oh, again, do I just pour this directly into your face, or do I pour this into a cup? Can I put the cup here? Yes, there we are. Now I can pour this in here, presumably. That's how it works. Marvelous. Oh, yes, and now we put some whipped cream on top. Yes, and a pencil. Right. I'm going to put this back on here. I'm not going to wash it. Goodness knows I wouldn't do that. But yeah, I think we're ready now. Okay, here, have this. Yeah, glutton. And I'm gonna go put the milk back in the fridge. Can I put the milk back in the fridge, or is that not that? For goodness sake, I didn't need to stick my head in the freezer. Like yet anyway. Can I put the milk back, please? There we are. Be all nice and tidy. Excellent. That's the way to maintain better hygiene standards. Right. Oh yes, I need to take your money off you,
Sorry,
don't I?
girls. Is something wrong?
No, there's no problem.
We had
Her boyfriend cheated on her. She is a little upset.
And then you bash his car up.
Alex, we don't want the lady to worry, right?
I'm sorry, darling. Look on the bright side. It's better that you found out now. You still have a lifetime to find someone better.
See, you don't have to knock yourself down like this.
Right. Okay. I thought I was, if you'll pardon the word, a barmaid and not a therapist, but it appears I'm being a little of both today. Right. Let me take all of this various rubbish with me. And what do you need?
Is anyone here hurt?
No, we were all fine.
Odd question.
Why?
There's a white car out there. It's in real bad shape. I was afraid there may have been an accident.
It's ours, but it's nothing serious.
Oh.
Bless your heart. What happened, girls?
Can't be as bad as the green car we left behind.
Hit an animal.
What kind of animal did you hit?
The kind that cheats on you,
We
guessing?
didn't see it well. We never stopped. It was raining so violently, we just kept on driving.
Could have been a guy then.
Why weren't you being more careful? You young folk never think of the consequences.
It was an accident. We didn't do it on purpose. It could have happened to anyone. That animal came out of nowhere and we didn't have a chance to hit the brakes.
Right. Okay, reprimand the guns. It really isn't my place. Look, I live on a little country road, right? And there are no end of hares and deers and pheasants and badgers and foxes that just leap out into the road. Sometimes it is just unavoidable, right? Sometimes these things just happen.
It could have happened to you too, Hank. No need to make them feel bad.
Yeah, we're always careful on the road. Today was just not our day.
You wanted to call someone because you needed help.
Yes, but the car still runs. It's just a few scratches. We'll be able to get home.
Well, we can leave it go then. No one was hurt. That's what matters. While you're here, I'll take the opportunity to order something.
Alright, what would you like?
Where did you come from?
Oh, we were making purchases for the little one, getting stocked up to meet all her needs. We don't live very far, but we thought it was best to wait for the storm to blow over.
We drive by here often, but we never really noticed the diner. Have you opened recently?
No, we might shut tomorrow if I'm not
Place
careful.
is very old. You must have never paid attention to it.
I also come here from time to time.
Have you
Where's
seen
the bin
anything
in
out
this
of the
place?
ordinary on the road?
No, I don't think so.
Well, next time someone asks you that question, you could say you met him.
What's with the hat?
It is a long story.
Yes, it's very long. I'd better not put you in the middle of it, too.
You have all the time in the world.
Crazy
The
guy.
storm doesn't look like it's planning to stop anytime soon.
We've got a crazy little community here, haven't we?
Please don't indulge him.
Am I mistaken or...
I kind of like this.
Oh, me?
Yeah, come on. Weren't you in that movie? What was the name?
Oh dear.
Corrupted Dreams.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
I
something
didn't
much
think
worse.
anyone had actually seen it.
It's hard to forget a pretty one like her.
I don't even want to know what that means. I'm just going to take all of this money, making it big tonight. Mike, giddy on. Right, there we are. That's receipt number 1. Oh, never mind. You're not getting a receipt. We care about the environment or some sort of bollocks. Right, what do you want? You want some fries? I think you want bacon, eggs, you want fries, and you want beer. Right, that much I can probably manage. My giddy aunt. I never realised how much time you spend on your feet working in retail. Okay, I need eggs, I need bacon, and it's so floppity. I don't like how floppity it is. I wouldn't like it if it was rock solid either, but I'm not sure that I like it being floppity. Okay. Let's all just relax and not stick our face through the wall, and presumably by the end of this, everything will be fine. Okay, let's put the fries in the fryer. There we go. And then we'll pop the bacon and the eggs in here. There we go. I don't like the eggs. Probably shouldn't do them in the same pan, but don't worry about it. And then while it's cooking, I shall give you your beer. There we are. Presumably that's not for the child. Alright, and I need a plate. Mustn't forget a plate, and all of the millions of plates I've already put back on the rack. Let's pop that, let's pop the kitty on. Let's pop it there, thank you. Get the uncorked bloody plate. And then we'll get this sorted out, and then hopefully by then the bacon and eggs will not have been burnt to a horrific crisp. There we go. And my other magic spatula that I seem to pull out of somewhere, goodness only knows where. And I'll pop this on here. Oh, sorry, it's not bacon and eggs, it's bacon and egg. My sincere apologies. Right. Let me take this with me. This is very much like, in fact, this reminds me enormously of that Shadow Catcher game, which is nice. I have fond memories of that silly old game. Right, everything's better.
I'm going to check the control unit in the back. The power will be back in no time.
We did say that it was nutcases like the guy that was sitting over there that kept the lights on, and now that he's dead and buried, we presumably have no electricity left. Oh, it's actually got switches instead of... It's actually got switches instead of fuses, which is much more local than I would expect. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I want another glass.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Please tell me your head doesn't spin 360 degrees. Right. Okay. Man alive. Okay. Or more specifically, man dead. so yeah. Yeah, here's a glass. Do you mind if I smash it over your skull? Oh dear. I don't like I don't like the look of this. Yep. I think we could have figured that out already, but alright.
What have we done to you?
Why am I continuing to serve you? Then leave!
Destroyed!
Go and stand in the desert if you want quiet.
That's right, I did. But you are the one who continues to open this wound.
Why did you do
The
this
one
to me?
opening wounds, mate.
Shit. Things just happen sometimes. Ain't no reason for it that'll ever make you feel better.
Oh, this is my
It may
responsibility, is
seem
it?
like the easy way, right?
Do I get a choice about this?
Nora, are you okay? You look a little pale. Is everything okay?
Oh, just fantasizing about murder. You know how Saturday evenings go.
Never mind. I'm
I haven't
fine.
got a gun in my hand, have I?
The
No,
light
good.
is back.
I told you! This climate is not ordinary. Prepare for the worst, y'all. They will be coming!
You're talking about climate change.
That's right, boy.
It's the most believable thing
You
you've
were
said
just
thus
telling
far.
us something.
Mind you, that's not very high
What
bar.
happened then? And what's next?
Oh my Gideon, this game is insane. This game is completely off the deep end. And another rubber duck. Marvellous. Forgive me. Oh, forgive me, I get sniffly in the cold weather. I'm also still confused by the spelling of that word. What's happening? Oh golly, the aliens have arrived! They've come to use their probes! Quickly, better hack into the mainframe. Alternatively, just shoot them in the face with a bit of lead, one or the other. Seems we're not going to see the abduction. That's a shame. I was looking forward to something else. I got with a black bar over. Oh golly, we are literally going to get probed. Oh, okay. Hello. I didn't realise we were going to reenact the Mother Zeta DLC from Fallout 3. No, put the gun down. Hi. Can I help you, gentlemen or ladies or whatever the hell you are, with something? Oh, you're very short. Oh my giddy aunt, you're also not frightfully difficult to... Ugh. Ugh. It's a nice tie on. What the hell is going on? Mate, you have equally taken too many medicines and not nearly enough. Oh, I don't want to kill the little aliens.
How come they couldn't stop you as soon as you woke up?
I caught them by surprise.
Oh,
and knew
hi.
right away
Oh,
that they
dear.
intend to kill me.
Oh.
They wanted to sedate me for some of their nasty experiments.
This is, okay. We are literally reenacting Mother Zeta. Okay, fine. This is weird.
You won't be able to stop me.
Okay. Oh goodness, I've been probed in the bum and it hurt a lot. Right. Do I need to run away? That probably seems
Exterminated them.
reasonable.
It's hard to say how many I killed. They kept coming from all sides.
Oh, they've been abducting cows and bearded people and various kitchen appliances and the occasional bit of an arboretum. Marvelous. Okay, they seem to be doing some very interesting studies. Can I break this thing in the middle, perhaps? Would that help? Probably not.
Wrong human being, assholes!
I don't think shooting this thing in the middle is going to do any help. Do you think if I broke this, I could get some reinforcements? No, they appear to have invented bulletproof glass, but not bulletproof faces. That's a frightful shame. Alright. What happens if I, like, shoot the thing on their back? Does that help at all? Not really, no. Oh dear, this could take quite some considerable length of time.
I had to find a way to
I
stop
do
the
like they
spaceship.
jump out of
And
these.
how did you do that?
There was what looked like a command computer with lots of colored buttons. I pressed them all.
Oh, right, yeah, that's gonna help, isn't it? Yes, I should push this one. I should push this one. I should probably get stabbed in the arse in a minute, but we won't worry about that. Just keep running away, and eventually we'll figure this out. Oh dear, I think there's a few too many of them. Need to clear out their ranks some. I apologise for shooting the non-combatant over there. That was not frightfully chivalrous of me.
I will forever be remembered as a hero.
Either that or a maniac, one or the other. Yeah, mind you, some would say there's a fine line between those two things. Right, so we'll push some more buttons.
And my mom from your experiments.
I can't even think of an appropriate Yo Mama joke at this point, so I'm not even going to bother to try. I'm just going to say that you have completely lost the plot, mate. They've got the power to travel into space, but they don't have the power to just whack one guy with a gun. Okay. We shouldn't judge alien cultures by our own standards of sanity. We should just move on with our strange little lives.
The spacecraft then started to fall. I don't remember what happened after that. I must have blacked out. I woke up in the desert with no trace of the ship.
Oh, it's him again.
Those government folk. Surely they were the ones who took the pieces with them.
You must be on some real good shit.
I was thinking that, but didn't really want to say it.
Single word coming out your mouth, boy.
I once saw a program on TV about abductions like these.
Rachel, come on. Don't give him a hard time.
Don't give him any ideas.
Let him think what he wants. He doesn't seem to be the only one with problems around here.
But I am a hero. Why doesn't anyone believe me? You believe my story, right?
No. He is a hero and he has other problems. And he has big problems that are going to require an awful lot of therapy. But I think it's vaguely thoughtful. You've got issues, friend. So have I, given that padded shirt man behind there.
There is no impending alien attack to defend us from.
So, nobody? Not a single one of you believe me. Just like my mama, but this is my purpose. Otherwise, what good am I? I'd be a good for nothing.
The world doesn't need saving, Eddie.
Well, it
Start
does,
by
just not
taking
from
care of
aliens.
yourself and your mother. In time, you will be able to find another passion.
Maybe you are right. I am so sorry. I should make an effort to go see Dr. Stevens.
That you listened and helped Eddie. Actually, I'm not convinced that I did, but okay. Brilliant. That's the most rational thing he said all evening. I'm proud of you, friend. Right. Why are you still being here and being all scary with your one eye? Alright, fine. Do you want a celebratory milkshake? Oh no, you just want to pay me for the whiskey, or whatever the hell it was that you drank. Oh my Gideon, this game is so strange. It's interesting because all of the stories of the individual characters seem vaguely human.
Come here.
Oh, not you again, shut up. There's some sort of bear out there. What's going on? What's happening?
Look over there.
Who are they?
Where are
Choosing's
they?
hard. So afraid of making a mistake that you think it's better not to choose at all.
What are you talking about? There's nobody out there.
Here we are. No one in here knows what to do. Not even you.
I know what to do. We're going to sit here until the rain stops, and we're all going to go home and have a bath.
Them? Out there? They're having a hard time moving forward.
I'm not surprised. The wind's blowing 10 to the dozen.
Tell me.
Nothing will happen to you here. Because you decided not to choose. You
can't suffer here.
I need something strong.
So do I. Whether it's a strong drink or just a strong bash on the back of the skull, I don't know, but I need something. Oh my Gideon, this world is so strange. These people all have rather human problems, but at the same time they're inhumanly insane. Right, let me clear away all rubbish away the eyes and more stuff. I'm not fast enough on my own. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's put all of this rubbish in the bin. My Gideon. There we are, at least I can multitask, that's marvellous. Okay. I like this game's narrative. I don't understand a single bloody word it's saying, but I do quite like it. It's mysterious, and it is interesting, and it is highly confusing. Right. Right, I'll take your money. Thank you. I should put your money in here. I'm struggling to tell what's a hallucination and what isn't. Obviously, like, you know, all the bodies on the floor are a hallucination, at least I hope they are, and the maniac with the gun is hopefully a hallucination,
Andy,
but...
What's wrong?
It's hard to tell. This is not a good situation.
You are telling me. Oh, good. More alcohol. The scary thing is that all these people are going to get in a car and drive after this. That's the truly worrying bit. Oh, wait, hang on, sorry, I thought that was someone else talking. Well, that's kids for you. If you didn't want them, you shouldn't have had them, mate. That's how life works. Why is the consistency of this whiskey the same as maple syrup? It's a bit worrying. Right, let me put that back on there. There we are, all tidy again. Oh, good. Everyone's happy and nobody needs anything. Oh, wait, no, somebody needs something.
They make you lose your mind from a very young age, huh?
Yes,
little bastard.
Yes. I thought it was going to be easier. It's still the best thing that happened to us in a long time. It's so nice to hold her. If it weren't for the constant fear of disappointing her.
How come you say that?
You know, I'm having a real hard time lately. I often feel that I'm moving forward out of a sense of duty. It's not always smooth sailing between us.
Again, with me being hired as a therapist. Okay, there's not always a solution. 9 times out of 10 there is, which admittedly isn't always, but I think there is if you sort of pull your finger out and get on with it.
Things can get better. Me too, with my husband. Well,
I'm just going to get that screwdriver out of his eye, and then all of a sudden everything will be better.
but we always found a solution together.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can.
Gotta try before you find out, haven't you? Oh no, am I gonna have more childhood memory reenactments? Oh gosh, I'm not very good at these.
She doesn't look real, does she? Look at how small she is.
I'm sorry, where is she? All I see is this window and a lot of rain.
Bill, are you there?
With? Oh, hello.
Yes, yes. She is gorgeous. I wonder if we'll be able to make the right choices for her. It certainly won't be easy.
If only they would give you that raise, I would be a little more comfortable.
They told me they will see what they can do.
Which means they're not going to do anything.
Let's not think about it now.
Because it ain't going to happen.
Have you already chosen how you're going to paint the wall?
Oh, you'll see.
With a brush.
She will love this little room.
I think you'll have to grow up a bit before you appreciate it. We're going to go rest
I have to
now,
teach her what
aren't we,
colours
little
are first.
Take it easy. I'll take care of it.
See you later, darling.
Right, yes. You leave it to me. We don't want the baby to grow with brain damage from having,
It's so difficult.
From having
What
paint
am I supposed to
inhalation.
do?
Paint the walls. Is that a little to-do list? I don't know what that is. Is this the apartment in the city centre that we were considering? Oh golly! What the hell is that? That is some sort of that is some sort of power tool out of Doom. I like the look of this. What is this? Is this a paint gun? Oh my god, this is a freaking paint gun. Oh, I like this. I could draw some rude pictures with this. I'm not going to. But spray size? What does that do? Oh golly, I can make the spray size bigger. Huzzah! I'm going to just paint the door, and paint the light, and paint the floor. It's just very selective paint, isn't it? I'd love a paint gun like this in real life. It would make my painting go so much faster if I could. Oh golly, we're doing the ceiling as well. I don't know why I say that as if it's anything weird. The ceiling in here is blue, for crying out loud. So I'm not entirely sure why I think it's weird to paint this room blue. I'm not sure if the whole thing should be blue, just like all of it everywhere, all of the time. I feel like, can I have what does this do? Can I put this down and try something else? Yes, I feel like maybe we should do some varying different colours. Oh golly, I can do orange as well. Yep. Here we go. There's no need to do it twice, old boy. Here we go. No, I want the bit in the middle, or I'll go back to the spray gun. Oh, for crying out loud. I am not doing frickin' stripes. No, it seems I'm doing frickin' stripes at this point. Why can't I go on the bits in the middle? I don't understand. My brain doesn't work. Oh my giddy aunt. There we are. It's all stripy so that she can get used to being in prison or something. Oh my giddy aunt. I think I've done enough frickin' painting for one day.
To my William, I have never felt like this before. I shiver as I write this.
I might need another black box in a minute.
These last 2 days have been a breath of fresh air for me. I don't want to dance around it too much. I think I've fallen in love with you. I know it all started as a game. I know we promised to end it right there and then.
Again,
Maybe
it's
the
then and there.
situation got a little out of hand. I need to see you. Can you pretend to work late again next Friday? I'll be back in town. I'll meet you at the usual place. Your Anne.
I've just realised. I thought he was reading a letter from like years ago when he and Rachel were getting together. Time to do some more painting! Quickly before she sees. There we are, all better, no one will ever know, ever again. If my landlord finds out what this looks like, he's going to get grumpy at me. Right, there we are, all better, nobody will ever know. I should run out of bloody paint. Right, here we are, sort this out. Can't have my daughter growing up thinking of me as some sort of, unchivalrous cat now, can we? I didn't realise that was, I didn't realise that the letter was, again, adulterous. Lots of adultery going on in this game, isn't there? Right, let's do the whole thing blue, so that she at least doesn't grow up with a fear of being submerged in the ocean, like some of us did. Right, sorry, again, we're going into a lot of therapy with this game, it seems, so, for some bizarre reason, I have decided I'm going to make myself feel better by just painting this entire room. Right, let's do this little bit on the top that I missed. There we are. Just trying to paint the entire door frame as well. There we are. Oh. Oh, was I actually supposed to do that? Oh, I thought I was supposed to go out the door. I was being facetious. I didn't mean to be productive. I'm most terribly sorry. Oh dear.
Inside. I'm taking a break.
Okay, I'm coming.
Why am I sitting out here in the freezing cold? Why don't I go inside where it's freaking warm? Oh, at last we can see the other side of these infernal windows. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so it looks like we're going back into Nora's childhood now, because I think Cliff mentioned that that Nora used to work here with her father.
He'll come.
Who? You said that very menacingly. Who's coming? I'm afraid to find out. Oh, yeah, I'm afraid of my blasted nose as well. Oh, I do apologise. Right. Oh no, there's all sorts of work that needs to be done. Oh dear, this is most terrible. Right, how can I help? You want a milkshake? Oh good, the thing which is the massive pain in the arse to make. That's marvellous. What do you want? You want 2 eggs and fries. Also, this bar has moved positions, but alright, that's a bit weird. Funkalicious. Right, does anybody want anything which is easy to make? Cheeseburger and whiskey? Not really. And what do you want? You want chocolate waffles and coffee. Right, well, coffee I can just about manage. I can't manage to speak, but I can manage everything else. Alright. Let's make you some coffee and make our father some money. Right, I'll just put that there, all better, and you can shush. Right, now I can put the coffee away, and then I'll probably handle the whiskey next, because again, that's relatively straightforward. I don't know why my father's just standing out there in the cold getting frostbite, but hey-ho, he's the businessman, I'm just the menial labourer, so what the hell would I know? The answer to that is I wonder where the hell the sink is for doing the dishes, but I'm sure we don't need to worry about that. Who was the one who wanted the whiskey? You, I think. Right, let me give you the whiskey. I was find it confusing when couples come in here and then only one of them has anything to eat. But never mind. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Alright, if I could get past Radio New Vegas here, then perhaps we could carry on with our lives. Alright, what was next on the agenda of fun? I think there was a milkshake that needed to be made. Oh, this place is vaguely clean. Oh, and here's the sink for the making of, of cleanness. Right, let's take the milk. I'm also going to take a couple of eggs with... No, I did not want the frickin' bacon. I wanted the eggs. Thank you. I wish to have another eggs. Thank you. And now I'm going to take the ice cream with me as well, I think. Yep, here we are. I'm glad it's exactly the same pot of ice cream that we continued to use 10 years later down the line when the company had already moved from one set of hands into another. This is the most peaceful this game has been for the entire period, and thus it's worrying me really rather severely. Alright, let's pop the milk in here, and not the eggs. I'm not making some sort of bizarre protein shake, I'm making something far less healthy. And then we'll pop this ice cream in here as well and set it going. It's so bleak. Alright, and then we'll pop the eggs in here. There we are, we've got a plate ready as well. There we go. What have I done with? What have I done with the plates? Here we are. We'll pop this on the side by this little picnic basket table. Cloth, whatever the hell you call it, I can't remember the words. I need to find a cup as well before my eggs burn. Oh no! Quickly, quickly, quickly! No, don't put it back in, you silly person, don't do that. Alright, let me put the eggs on here, and then I've just got to find a bloody cup. Here we go. There we are. Who was it that wanted the milkshake? I don't even remember. Was it you? Yes, it was. Alright, let me give you the cup so that you can at least dream about having a milkshake. That's still really freaking weird. Oh, and there's the rest of it that I completely forgot about. I knew it was a pain in the ass to make for one reason or another. Alright, my idiot, you'd really... What the hell are you doing? Put that back on the plate, you greedy old so-and-so. I still don't get my father's just standing out there getting frostbite when he should be in here helping. No, that's not what you wanted. That's not what you wanted either. Who wanted this? I think it was... Oh no, you're finished, aren't you? Yes, that's what you wanted, right. Okay, there we go. Never mind. Right, were there 2 sets of chips that we needed, or just the one? No, just the one set of chips. Alright, fine. Let me go and get some chips, and I'll put this milk away at the same time. Get some milk. Alright, get rid of some milk, in fact. I think someone wanted a burger as well, so I might take that with me just to be on the safe side. Let's pop the milk back in here. There we are. And I will not take anything else with me for the moment apart from the buns. What have I done with the buns? Here we are. Good, 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 good. I think we can get to some cooking now. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, you're finished, aren't you? Yes, 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 yes. Give me your money. Give me your money and go away. Not allowed to be grumpy to retail workers, but retail workers are thoroughly entitled to be grumpy to you. So I think we'll reach some sort of happy compromise here. Let's turn this on, and that's not what I meant to do, but never mind. It is something that needed to be done, so I guess we'll just have to live with it. I forgot that you don't fry these things, you grill them. Right, let's pop those on there. I'll pop that on there. And then I'll get the chips ready. These containers look so horribly greasy. It's honestly worrying. Right, who wanted the chips? You did. Right. Eventually, I'll figure this out. Yeah, have the rest of your meal. Sorry about that. Oh dear. Process the receipts as well. Crying out loud. So much to do. So little time to do it. Oh goodness, everything's ready. I need some bloody plates. Quickly before everything burns to a crisp. Right, let's put this here. Hang on, I need to flip these flipping things. Actually leave the buns there for a minute because I want to oh, I need to flip these as well, don't I? I'd forgotten about that. Right, sorry about that. No, I will take those in that case because the burger will be pretty much ready by this point. I'm gonna pop these here and then see if I can remind myself. Do you want a cheeseburger or a regular burger? No, I think you wanted a cheeseburger, so I shall take this. I shall slap it down there like that. Can you give them the wrong thing? Presumably not. So, for example, in this case, it wouldn't allow me to make a burger without putting cheese on it. Presumably, it wouldn't allow me to bollock up everything, like would be vaguely amusing. While I'm here, actually, I might as well do some dishes. Scrub-a-dub-dub. You know, I'd focus more on scrubbing the inside rather than the outside, but what do I know? Right, let me also put these chips away while I'm here. Pop those there. Marvellous job. We're being vaguely productive. Which is more than I can say for most of my life. But hey ho, we've gone through. Yes, I know everything's on fire and burning down, but we'll get to all of that in 2 shakes of the lamb's tail. At least nobody's telling me any crazy, wild, wacky brain damage stories about their childhood, so I'm grateful. We're getting somewhere at last in life. Right. Let me put this on here and prepare this. There we are. And then I'll pop that glass on there. There we go. I like that these people will get their meals piecemeal style. Like you'll get it in various different courses. Okay, right. Let me grab another plate for these horrifically burnt pancakes. And then I think we're going to have to discover if these pancakes are supposed to have ice cream on them, because that's the only brown blob thing I've seen thus far. There we are. Let's pop those on there. Yep, with the syrup, whatever the hell that is. And then presumably I need to put... Why would you put ice cream on pancakes? I don't get that. Why would you put something hot on something cold? That doesn't make any sense to me. It's like people that put sauces in the fridge and then eat them with like hot food. I really don't understand that. I get that it needs to be refrigerated for the sake of maintaining like the freshness of it and all, but why would you want to like put, I don't know, like cold ketchup on hot chips? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Never mind. Sorry, I was just slightly questioning whether this is
Hello.
This was the right fit, right? Sorry, there are dishes that need to be done. I know that you'd like to engage in some frivolity, but I'm far too busy for all of your rubbish. All right, I need to deal with this man's rubbish instead. All right, what do you want? At least you've got 2 eyes, which is more than I can say of what I normally observe you to have. So I'm just gonna go and hide in the back room here and get some work done. Look on the bright side, we've been through pretty much everyone's story now, and it's interesting how some of them are actually beginning to interlink, like the stories of Mandy and the stories of what was it, Rachel and William with the child. So it's sort of vaguely interesting to see how some of them interconnect, as opposed to the rest of them, which are just completely and utterly alien-related bananas. Dear, dear, dear. Also, can I ask you a strange question? Why under the sun does bananas mean insane? What is insane about bananas? That doesn't quite make sense to me. No, I did not want another ruddy cup. I wanted to get rid of a ruddy cup. Right, let me finish all of my various menial tasks, and then perhaps we can get on with our lives. Let's pop that on there. Pop that one on there. Accurate sound effects, I like that.
Expecting me?
No, I didn't think you were coming by today.
Yeah. I had to take care of a few bits this morning. Maybe it's a little late for breakfast now, but I didn't want to miss you.
You did.
If it's late for breakfast, that just means it's time for
I would
lunch.
have been offended if you didn't drop by to say hello.
All right, all right.
Well, what shall I get you?
take a coffee and 2 pancakes today.
All right, coming right up. Where have you been all this time? It's been a while since we've seen each other.
So I was getting on with the food preparation,
Yeah,
but
I've been
apparently
very
not.
busy. I couldn't wait to get back here and see you.
I was going to say this is all perfectly charming, but then I suppose that it would be because she wouldn't presumably have married and started a business with a man who she didn't think was perfectly charming. Right, what's next on the agenda of chaos?
Completely lost your mind, I'm telling you.
What? What's going on over here? There appears to be some degree of grumpiness. Right, where's Rachel gone? Or is Rachel still in the John? What's going on?
Hank is so on edge?
Well, he's on edge because I told him I want to stop acting.
She quit her job for that guy she met. Does that seem normal to you?
Not everyone lives to work like you always did, Hank.
You've always wanted to be an actress, and now that you've succeeded, you want to give it all up?
Things change. You should review your priorities too sometimes. You are your age. To keep working the farm, who's making you do it?
The bills?
That's all I have left.
Right. Okay, right. I mean, on the one hand, I agree. You should work to live, you shouldn't live to work. On the other hand, if you have a job that you enjoy, then that's marvellous, assuming that it doesn't consume you so much so that you don't have space in your life for anything else. On the other hand, he's an old man, living all by himself, presumably. Somebody's got to pay the bills, and I don't think aquaculture is profitable enough that he would just be able to retire and continue to, keep the lights on without any other source of income. So, I mean, I sort of agree with both of these, but
You don't have to do that anymore.
if you can afford
Those
not
days
to.
are over now, Hank. Take time for yourself.
You've always told me I'm a hard worker. Why do you want me to stop now?
What's the point of working
Tired,
forever?
that's true.
You got to stop
But
eventually.
Hey, the hell with it. You're muddling my convictions.
You're the old, experienced one. You're supposed to know what the hell it is you're doing. You're supposed to be the one giving life lessons to whippersnappers.
We were supposed to make a phone call. Do as I say for one goddamn time.
There's some friction in that
I left your
relationship.
tip on the table. Thank you for everything. It's a nice little place, this, don't you think, Lisa? It's good that we stopped for a moment.
Sorry, let me
Whatever.
get out of everyone's way. You might want to borrow a jacket. It's chilly out there. Right, well, there's less customers, which means less problems to deal with. Right. Oh, here's a customer
It's
with
all
a problem.
my fault. What a mess I've gotten myself into. If I could just make up my mind.
What's wrong?
Do you see that girl over there?
It's just John talking about Hank, so I'll say yes.
Yes. We know each other well.
But too
We've
well,
been
I'm
seeing
guessing.
each other for a while. I know. Please don't look at me like that.
You can talk to me if you need to. Don't be afraid.
Why am I a
It
therapist?
started as an accident. Now it's gone too far.
I'm a
She wants things
bartender,
to
not a
get more
psychologist,
serious
damn
between
it.
us. My wife, Rachel, doesn't know a thing. She's such a fragile woman. This all seems like one big joke. I would have stopped if I knew Mandy was here.
Why is this my decision? This is your life and your child, and you've bucketed it all up. And it's not my fault that you happen to work in my diner, right? Right. I am here to cook the pancakes, pour the whiskey, and clean the plates. I am not here to sort out your life problems. I don't know what you should do, but for the sake of the child, perhaps, I don't know, I think maybe you should look after the kid. I mean, it's not like couples can't split up and still, raise happy, healthy kids. I'm not trying to imply that. I'm not trying to take responsibility for this guy's life, okay? He screwed it up. It's not my fault. Whichever of these I pick, there are gonna be problems, right? So it's all pointless anyway. But I think that you've got a child, that needs to come before anything else, right? Before what is best for you, before what is best for the people you care about, it's got to be the child first, right? I think that's probably the least controversial thing I can say here. So, the kid matters most.
Want some advice?
She didn't ask to be in this situation, so you've got to look after her.
Also, you certainly wouldn't want to hurt your wife.
Mandy. She won't take it well.
I wasn't telling you to tell her, I was telling you to dump Mandy and
She
leave.
won't blame you for doing the right thing.
Yes.
Bib, do you mind? I'm sort of in the middle of something.
We both know what we did was wrong. Until now, I hadn't been able to talk to anyone about it. I have to put my daughter and family first. Thank you for listening to me.
Good, I'm glad my message got across in the end. What? Oh, not you again.
Are those two up to?
What, the ones in the
Car's
convertible?
already too far gone. Nora, go and see if they need help.
Oh, for goodness sake. Why, in the name of Bluebeard's balls, is it my job to fix everyone's life? I'm just here to make a few dollars, keep the lights on, and drink some whiskey. Oh, sod off.
All citizens unable to find safe shelter are urged to travel to the old Mount K hurricane shelters immediately.
Oh,
The shelters
golly.
have been reopened and are
I don't think this place is going to survive a hurricane. Right. Oh, that's what that is. It's a hurricane. Naturally. Okay, right. Where are my friends gone? Where I don't seem to actually be able to... Oh, no, I can walk forwards, just not in the direction I want to go. Why am I going over here? Oh, yes, here we go. Here's the car that I'm trying to reach. You two seem to be in a pickle. Would you like some assistance? I know nothing about mechanical maintenance of cars, but I'm sure I can mend it.
We're okay. You got this.
You sure?
God damn it, stop playing stupid! What? Lisa, do you give a fuck about your life or what?
Yes, so we should drive away from the
Help us,
hurricane.
Alex? We lied to you. We didn't run over an animal.
Oh. Did you run over Gary or whatever his name was? Because I wouldn't blame you for doing that, if I'm honest. Man alive, what a journey this game has been.
Why am I so naive, Alex?
Sorry if you can hear random
I can't believe I
chirping noises.
trusted that asshole again.
No point second guessing yourself now. It's who you are.
How am I?
You know, as I always tell you, you're too good. You could use a crash course on surviving this world.
I think we could all do
Well,
that.
where do they give these courses?
You're
University of
really
Life
lucky,
and
you know
Hard
that?
Knocks.
You're sitting next to one of the greatest experts on this subject.
All right, let's hear what BS you'll come up with now.
I like the sass in this
Let's
game.
see. Better start with something practical.
Like paying attention to the
You
road.
find a wallet on the ground. What do you do?
I'll look inside it, find out who the owner is, and try to get it back to them.
Here's two superior options.
Steal it or leave it
You
alone.
Take me out to dinner, or, you buy that expensive T-shirt you love.
Or you walk past it and leave it there and you don't get involved. Okay, fine, okay. Apparently the way to survive the world is larceny. Alright, fine. I mean, I'm guessing, judging by the fact that it is raining, there is horrific winds, and we don't even have a roof looking after us, that this woman would benefit from a shirt. So I'm going with the shirt.
When you put it that way, I couldn't say no to that T-shirt.
I'm trying to teach you to be meaner, not a selfish little bitch. But that's okay. I see progress, baby. All right, all right. Let's think. If we met a hitchhiker now, here, in the dark, would you give them a ride?
No.
Well, it depends on if they look threatening or not.
No, it doesn't. You just say
Not
no.
everyone you meet on this road is threatening. Even that bush over there wants to kill you.
Well, precisely.
We're not there yet. Here's another question. Earlier at the disco, if I wasn't there, what would you have done with that slobbering guy who touched your ass?
I would have left very quickly.
Yes, that's a solution. But don't you find it a little unfair?
I mean, you have to leave because of that jerk?
Is there more like any establishment security that could assist?
Don't you think?
Punch him in the face or kick him in the nuts. I like that we've already decided that violence is the solution. The only thing we're debating is the direction the violence should be pointed in. Well, if he is thinking with his junk, then maybe that's where he will respond to a little bit of pugilistic persuasion. So yeah, I say that we go for this.
Well, I did not expect this from you. Sadist. I like it.
Your test is almost over. Let's see if I was able to educate you properly.
Babe, stop
Here's
it.
the last
Babe.
scenario.
Babe.
Your ex cheated on you.
Sounds familiar.
What are you going to do?
Well, let me think. Maybe if we exchange a few words, we can clarify the situation peacefully.
No! You smash up his car, Lisa! You smash up his car!
That's what you did. I do wish you keep your eye on the road. And here's that hitchhiker we mentioned earlier. Ah, yes.
Alex, he's still alive! What the fuck did I do? What do we do now?
Holy shit.
Alex, we need to help him. I didn't fucking see him, Alex. What the fuck do we do? Please tell me what to fucking do.
We're fucked.
We can help him.
Hospital.
You've helped
at least
more than
an hour
enough
away.
already.
We load him in the car. I can drive.
Nobody's seen us.
Come on, give me a hand. We'll lay him in the back.
Nobody saw us, Lisa! There's not one other living fucking thing around here!
What are you trying to say, Alex? What are you saying?
Do you want to go to jail, Lisa? This asshole was walking around in the dark.
Oh dear. Just don't
What
kill
now?
him, alright? Just leave. I mean, leaving him to. Oh dear.
Alex, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh dear.
Alex, please stop. What the fuck are you doing? Alex!
Wow. 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 That's the only thing I can say. Bloody hell. I mean, putting him out of his misery versus just leaving him there to die to the wolves is, you know,
It was a mistake.
an interesting
You know
debate.
that. We were in the wrong place at the wrong time. I did it for Lisa. I don't want this event to ruin her life. She is a good person.
I think our lives are going to get ruined by that hurricane in a minute.
Alex!
You don't know that, Lisa. I don't want to lose you.
Please say something. Talk some sense into her.
Wait. Again, I don't think this should be my job. I think we should leave this to a court of law and a jury of peers. I mean, that man might have had a family who hated him, and they'd be really grateful that you killed him. So, you know, there's something to think about. There might be a silver lining. Goodness, there's enough clouds in the sky that we've got to find one with a silver lining. I have no idea what to do. But I think, generally speaking, that if you commit a crime, you shouldn't run away from it.
Won't be able to live with this burden on your conscience. Call the police. I'm sure you'll get out of this situation somehow.
Just don't tell him about the rock.
That's what you told me. What about now? Doesn't that count anymore? You should have stayed quiet.
What is the right thing to
Am I
do?
giving people contradictory answers? I apologise. Oh my word. There's a difference between...
the right
Oh, hello.
This place is filled with memories. Seems like yesterday.
There's
you
been a
used to
lot
come
going
all
on
the way
today.
here in that old wreck of a car. And you always ordered the same.
Hang on, why are we going through this again?
It was just my luck that your father decided to hire me.
Though he wasn't very happy when he found out we were dating.
Yeah, this place is special.
There's a lot going on.
We'll find a way to make our next place just as special, too.
We should leave before the weather gets too warm. A move in the middle of summer is not exactly ideal. Plus, you heard the news. They say this will be the hottest summer on record.
It always
They say
is,
this
isn't
every
it?
year.
Oh, it's you again.
Do you think he's okay?
I think we should just drive away and leave him here.
I don't know. He did drink a lot.
Can you check on him? I don't want trouble.
I need to attend to the cat and then wash my brain with some bleach because there's a lot happened. There's a lot which has happened, and I feel oddly responsible for all of it. Right, the cat has been fed, which is marvellous, and I've had a quick look at the Steam achievements to get an idea of how far through the game we are, and I've got no idea. So I guess I'm just going to motor on until we reach the end.
Bud, is everything okay?
Yes. Leave me alone.
Okay. Did my good deed for the day. Yep, that's enough. Just leave him on his own to deal with his own problems.
Are you sure you're all
Or
right?
I can do that instead.
Are you? You're still here? Can you leave me the fuck alone?
Please don't
I think you
vomit
better
on my
go and
table.
freshen up.
I think you better mind your own goddamn business.
Okay. Look, you better get out of here. I hope you've at least got enough money to pay for everything you've drank.
Drunk.
I don't have anything left.
Okay, man, you're making me do this. Nora, call the cops, please. It's possible to
dear.
reason with them.
I really don't think so.
Oh,
Stay
dear.
away from me. Today is just
calm
not
down,
my day.
asshole.
Hey,
Put the weapon
what
down.
the fuck are you doing?
Oh dear.
Get away from me.
Okay.
I'm backing off, mate. You're the one
calm
under control of the
down,
distance here.
I told you to get away. Are you deaf? Shoo! Away! Leave me alone. Oh, fuck.
No, stop. We won't call anyone. Just leave.
Ugh. Oh, that's what happened to my eye. Suddenly everything makes sense. Right. My idiot. This chap just gets cheerier and cheerier, doesn't he?
Look at me. Answer me.
Oh.
Please, wake
Bash his head. He's got enough problems as it is. And now there's a meteor show up? We live in a strange climate. Right. Telephone and ambulance. That's what we need. Is that one Undertaker?
What's your
I'm in a bit of a pickle.
Help me, please. My husband has been shot. Please bring help.
Calm down, lady. Where are you and who shot your husband?
We are in our diner, the Lone Glass, on Mount K Highway. Please hurry. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Please answer me.
I thought the subtitles didn't match the voice line. Also, calm down lady versus breathe ma'am. One of those would be said by an emergency operator and one of them wouldn't. Right. Okay, well at least we've got some backstory on the missing eye. And we've now got
It's
another
better
tornado.
to go back inside.
Right. At fear of repeating myself, I am concerned that this building is not going to survive a hurricane. So unless we've got some sort of emergency bunker and storm shelter, I do not think that we're going to do too well in here. But honestly, who cares? We're going to lock the patrons in here with us. If there are any patrons left. Oh, there are at least some. Right. Right. I'm so confused. I am not sure if that storm is real or... Because everything seems slightly psychotic in this. I don't just mean people's violent behaviour. I mean, I can't tell what's real and what's a hallucination or not. Well, you wanted to put a new house here, so at least we can save on hiring a demolition crew. Oh, I'm in control of the situation. I do sincerely apologise. I didn't realise. Right! I didn't realise we had a job as a storm chaser. My giddy aunts.
Just waiting for you. Come on. Let's take a look inside.
Shouldn't we have taken a look inside before we bought the bloody place?
So much.
Do you mind? I'm kind of in the middle of, or hopefully near the end of something. Oh, and now it is doing some fly tipping. Yep, he's found himself a nuclear crater, and he's going to chuck some stuff in it. I think you should start with a hat, mate. Ah, yes, there we are. Marvellous. Is this like the end of a Fallout game where we get like the little slideshow showing what happened to each of the characters and like which ones went well and which ones went wrong? Like Eddie gave up his crazy irrational theories. This guy stuck with his family and built a life. And presumably didn't go to see the Corrupted Dreams. Yeah, presumably didn't go to see the film with the lady in it. So we're going to see like what I screwed up and what I didn't screw up, because that would be interesting. So what's going to happen to Hank? I feel like I gave him conflicting messages, and he's not really he's not going to be very happy about that. I also noticed among the achievements that Hank and the Lisa and Alex were two of the people whose achievements I didn't get, so maybe I screwed those stories up. So I apologise for that. Oh goodness! Now everything's getting torn up. Oh, do you think if you help people with their story, they leave the diner and they escape the storm? And if you don't help people with their stories, then they don't leave the diner and they don't escape, and then they die in the tornado? Is that the interpretation I'm supposed to get from this? This is a very strange game. It's fascinating. Its story is bizarre and multifaceted, which is lovely, but it's very, very strange. It's difficult to tell. It's difficult to tell what's real and what isn't real. Did any of the people who came to the diner actually come to the diner? Because it seemed like Nora and Cliff were there in the diner, and then the stranger comes in, he gets drunk, he shoots Cliff, and then there's the forensic investigation. But then they were going to the house, except that didn't happen because they got shot before it could happen. I'm so confused. Well, at least I'm glad I was proved right about the diner not being able to survive. Yep. There's the milk. No point crying over spilt milk. Or over dead bodies. Yep. I get the distinct impression I might have screwed up at least half of the stories. Yes, that's the image from the Steam page. So wow, that's a hell of a game. That is a hell of a game. That is quite unlike anything I've seen before. It reminds me a little bit of games like Stranger Things, in its sort of, it's mostly focused on the narrative, but then there's sort of little bits of sort of moving around and interacting with stuff, and there are also choices in it. So maybe it was somewhat influenced by those sort of Telltale games with their sort of narrative structure and choices in. And yeah, I don't fully understand everything. Maybe if I'd made a few more better decisions, presumably the correct decision then was to maybe the correct decision wasn't to support Hank. Maybe it's not a case of like right or wrong, but maybe it's like you need to give them a definitive answer, because I remember that both Hank and Lisa both said that I was like contradicting myself, because I said like Hank was like a hard worker and that, you know, people should aspire to be like that, but then I was also telling him to like stop working. I was trying to tell him, yes, you've been a hard worker all your life, you've done well, now you can reward yourself by retiring and relaxing a little bit, and that's okay. You don't have to work your whole life. Eventually you can stop. And likewise with Lisa, like, you know, everyone hits a pheasant on the road eventually, and yes, it's unfortunate, and yes, we'd all like to avoid that, but sometimes it happens. You've just got to move on with your life. But hitting a pheasant on a country road in the dark is quite different to hitting a man walking across the street and then using a brick to break his skull open and kill him so that he can't tell anybody. Do you see how, yes, in the very basics of you were driving a car, you hit something and you hurt it, and that's not good, that much of it's the same. But then when you get a little bit further down the story, in terms of, you know, the level of creature that you are killing, that's where there's suddenly a distinction. Because, you know, we don't live in a society where there is a structured system whereby you could go and tell the pheasant's wife that unfortunately you ran over her husband. But we do sort of live in a society where you kind of need to do that if you run over a bloke. But, you know, never mind. I was trying to give them mixed messages. I just didn't know what to do, and I don't have 3 degrees in psychology, so honestly, I think everybody put their expectations a bit too high on this old barkeep that I would be able to solve everybody's problems. But I did my best. I didn't completely screw up everything. Eddie's probably gonna, you know, spend a bit more time with his mother and go and see the doctor, so that's grand, and at least that little girl is gonna grow up with a father, so, you know, I fixed some stuff. Not enough stuff, but some stuff. But my word, what an experience. What an experience of a game. Very, very interestingly designed. I do wonder how people come up with stories like these, but anyway, that was a hell of an experience and quite an interesting one. I hope that you enjoyed that. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.